Hi everybody, thank you for watching. I have missed you guys. I hope everyone is hanging in there. I know, cat just ran by. I know this year has been absolute mayhem and I know we're all feeling it in so many different ways. So I spent the last couple of weeks kind of just disconnecting and just trying to do things that make me happy, and I feel a lot freer and I'm happy to be back with a new video for you guys today. So I've spent the last week and a half donating, researching, doing as much as I personally can to get involved in the whole Black Lives Matter movement. I am just absolutely heartbroken to see what has been going on, but I'm also super inspired to see how many people have come together and have been pushing for change and have made change already in such a short period of time. I have been on my own personal spiritual journey for years now, and one thing that I've always really truly believed is that we are all one, we are all connected, and we are all souls having a human experience. And I was raised in a way where I never judge people based on how they look or their color of their skin tone. I have always just treated people how I want to be treated, and that's something that I've always lived by. And it absolutely disgusts me to see all of the racism and all of the terrible things going on. So I just wanted to take a second and let you guys know, every single one of you out there, that I love you. You are enough. You're powerful, you're strong, and together we have to do something to make a big change. So I personally have donated to a lot of different charities that involved George Floyd and everything going on right now. I have so many charities that I donate to monthly, and I don't really talk about it because I personally do things for myself. I don't do it for other people to know, but I really wanted to add a couple more ads into today's video and donate all of the proceeds to a couple different foundations that have to do with George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement. So if you guys haven't been able to donate, please just watch through this video and don't click through the ads. That way we can make some more money, and I will be, again, donating 100% of profit on my AdSense for today's video. So with all of that said, it feels really good to be back filming for you guys today. I needed a social media detox, and I needed time to just kind of figure out what matters in my life, and I really feel like I spent enough time to kind of better myself, and I'm in a very good state of mind right now. So I'm so happy to be back. I wanted to do like a sun-kissed natural summer makeup look with some faux freckles, because let's be honest, I have not worn a full glam makeup in like months. Okay, maybe not months, probably almost about a month though. Since my last video, I don't think I've worn makeup. So this look is awesome for the summertime. I hope you guys are excited. I love you all so much, and let's get into today's video. So to start off today's look, I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream. I have been using this product for years and years and years, and I realized I never showed it in any recent videos, and I really genuinely thought that Smashbox wasn't cruelty-free, but I just found out that they are. So that's really great news, because this is one of my favorite products, hands down, to use for the daytime during the summer warmer months. So I went to the beach yesterday and I got a little bit of a sunburn. My face was bright red yesterday, but luckily I woke up and it's like a little bit more brown. I might have to mix medium and medium dark, because like I said, I did get some color. So I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand and see. Usually I'm just medium, but I think I'm gonna throw in a little bit of the medium dark. It has a little bit of like a redder undertone. So it has been probably the longest I've ever gone without posting anything here on YouTube, and I kind of just needed a little bit of like a detox. You guys know 2020 has been quite the year so far. Just needed a little time to like reconnect with myself, I guess you could say. So I'm feeling refreshed and I'm feeling a lot better personally. So I definitely recommend that for anyone who's kind of feeling a little lost right now. Just disconnect from the internet for a little bit and do things that make you happy, and you'll see how much better you're gonna start feeling like instantly. So that's just a little piece of advice for anyone who's kind of feeling, you know, a little lost right now. I feel you. We're going through some crazy times, and it's easy to kind of fall off and be depressed and feel low about yourself and just feel like the world is going mad and all of that. Like, just know I totally get it. And we went away over the weekend. We had this plan for a while up into the mountains in Pennsylvania, and we didn't even bring cell phone chargers, and our phones didn't die. That's how much we weren't on our phones all weekend. It was really nice and like very needed. So this Smashbox BB cream is very light coverage, but I feel like it covers just enough. It makes it look like it's still your skin, and my face is always lighter than my body, so it just adds a little bit of color as well, which is really nice. So for today's look, I wanted to do like something more natural and like sun-kissed. I really have not worn makeup in weeks, like glam makeup, which I definitely miss, and I'll do in a next video, but I've really been like super natural and like just really feeling the natural look. So I figured today I would do like a sun-kissed faux freckle type of vibe. Also, look at the Starbucks cup that I got. I make my coffee in it every morning now since Starbucks was closed for a little bit. I had to start making coffee at home, and I'm really enjoying it. So this cup I just got, it's like opally and really, really pretty and summery. So, and of course it's reusable, which is always nice. So after I apply that, I like to do a setting spray to just give some moisture to my face. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Mint Chocolate Chip Setting Spray. I talked about this in my last video, and it just smells so amazing. I've been drenching myself in this. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of concealer. I probably could have used a little less even concealer, just under the eyes. I'm gonna take the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil. I usually was using the Java, but I think because I'm doing a more natural look, I'm gonna try Chocolate Mousse. If it's too light, I'll go over it with the Java. I'm gonna go in with the Granite Brow Powder to darken them up a little bit. So as I was mentioning, we did a little trip, me and my boyfriend, Anthony. We were in like the Poconos, Jim Thorpe. We rented 2 different Airbnbs. We stayed just 2 nights. And we were about a half hour out from like Jim Thorpe area where we did kayaking. We did 8 miles on the kayak down the river, which was really fun. I kayaked once before, like in the ocean, but it was my first time like really ever kayaking, and it was definitely hard work, but it was a lot of fun. The weather was beautiful. We really picked a nice weekend, which was great. What's awesome is in Pennsylvania, they just opened up restaurants, outdoor seating for restaurants. So the first day we went kayaking, which took a couple hours. We went back to our Airbnb, we showered, and then there was like a restaurant right like 5 minutes from where we were staying. So I think it was like their second night open, which was awesome. So we got to actually sit outside at a restaurant and have a drink. I had a glass of wine, so it was cool to kind of feel like normal again. I'm not sure when restaurants are opening here in Jersey, but it was just really nice to just kind of have normalcy. We didn't even know going there that the restaurants would be open, so it was just kind of like a nice surprise. To set my under eyes, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this banana powder by Ben Nye. So next I'm gonna apply some bronzer on my cheeks. And I'm not gonna contour my nose because I'm gonna add the freckles, but I'm gonna add a little bronzer like, and blush. I'll do kind of a little bit higher than I normally would, like on my nose, around my forehead. Next, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. blush kit. I'm gonna grab this color up here and a little bit of the darker one, and I'm gonna apply that on my cheeks and my nose, just to add like that flushed look from the sun. So you wanna do it like up here on your nose, like that. And I'm also gonna apply a little bit like around my forehead and on my chin, anywhere where the sun would get ya. Okay, now comes the freckles. So I haven't done this in so long, but I'm gonna try my best to make it look as good as possible. So I'm gonna take the NYX Deep Eyebrow Marker, and I'm gonna start applying freckles. And after you do it while it's still wet, you wanna just kinda like push it in a little bit. It's gonna diffuse them a little. I'm gonna go in with the same eyebrow pencil that I used and do some more dots. I'm gonna take a little more bronzer. So now I'm gonna take my Anastasia Ebony powder with my spoolie. I'm gonna flick it onto my face. I'm gonna take a little more blush. Go over it. I'm taking the new HAUS Laboratories Stupid Love palette, and I'm gonna be grabbing the color Plastic Doll. It's like a pretty light pink, and I'm gonna be applying that all over my lid. I'm then grabbing the color Stupid Love with a larger blending brush, and I'm just gonna apply that in my crease. So as I was saying, so then on Sunday we went for a hike up to, it's called the 100-mile view. I posted some pictures if anyone's interested. It was the most beautiful view. So we hiked up there, and then we went for a 10-mile bike ride along the river, which was awesome. So it was really nice to just kind of disconnect and reconnect with nature and just get out of like the norm. I feel like we've all been trapped in our houses for a very long time with everything that's going on. So I definitely recommend a nice vacation or a nice getaway like that to anyone who's looking to just kind of escape for a weekend. I am gonna do liner, and I'm gonna do like a demi-wispy lash. I've probably had these lashes for like 100 years. I just started wearing the demi ones again. They're way more natural. So what else did I want to talk about? I have like a whole list of some like juicy topics I want to talk about with you guys. I'll talk about a couple in today's video, but I don't know if I want to dedicate a whole video. Certain ones might take a whole video with the stories and all of that, but I had posted probably about 2 weeks ago that I was looking for someone who could do a flower wall, and I got so many good suggestions. I just haven't reached out to anyone yet because I've just been kind of all over the place, but I think I had mentioned when I did my beauty room tour that I had someone coming to do a flower wall for me. This was back in November. The lady who was supposed to be doing it is the lady who did my sister's wedding flowers. So when my sister got married, we found this amazing company, and the girl, one of the main girls over there, was a follower of mine. So they worked out like an amazing deal for my sister's wedding in exchange for like some shout outs and stuff on my channel. So we had a really great relationship. And when I had her come, she gave me a quote. She measured the wall, and I paid her 50% of what it was gonna cost. So I can go through these text messages. She canceled on me 4 or 5 different times, and each time it was like the most extravagant, weird, crazy story. And you know, like the first 2 times I was like, all right, no problem. Then the third and then the fourth, it was like, what the heck's going on? So I was just like, you know what? If you don't mind, I'd rather just have my money back, and I'll get this handled. And this was over like a couple of months span that she kept canceling on me. So the days that she was coming, she was gonna be here all day. So I had to like make sure I was gonna be home all day. I had to cancel all other plans to make sure, you know, I was around. So when I finally got around to asking her for my money back, she said she didn't have the money because she already had spent it on the material for the wall. So then I was like, all right, well, could I come pick up all the material and I'll have my dad do it? I just wanted like either the material or my money back. And then once I asked her for that, she didn't answer me for a couple more days. So I messaged her again, and I'm like, please, I don't know what's going on, but I either want my money back or the material, like either way, just let me know. And then she had every excuse in the book of why she didn't have the material. So she must have spent my money on something else and never got the material, and I never got my money back. And to this day, I'm still asking for it, and sometimes she'll answer, but I have a feeling I will never get that money back, which was over $800. So it's really frustrating and annoying when people take advantage like that, especially someone that you knew and trusted. Sorry, my camera cut off, but I'm gonna go back in with Stupid Love, and I'm gonna apply a little bit under my eyes. So that was very frustrating. It sucks when people you trust take advantage of you. Unfortunately, I have a lot of stories like this. One that really like changed my life in a very bad way, but I'll share that one at a different time. But speaking of people taking advantage, there's this other company I wanted to talk about because it is so beyond me that they still have not responded to me over a year later. March was a year. I had placed an order for like $1,500 worth of like custom clothes from, the website's called Geechee Escobar. What an absolute shit show, right? You're paying a lot of money. I think it was like $1,500 for my clothes. They sent me 2 out of 3 of my outfits. We were in contact over Instagram. I was doing a little powder under my eye for the mascara. So he never sent me one of my jumpsuits, so I was in contact with him. He then went on to say that FedEx lost the shipment, and I was like, okay, well, if that was the case, like, can you send me tracking just so I can see kind of like what happened? And he was like, oh, well, I'm investigating with FedEx and I'll let you know. So like months and months and months go by. It was like the runaround. Me just constantly asking for either a refund or the jumpsuit. I just wanted either one. Like at that point, I didn't even care if I got the jumpsuit, like just send me my money back. It was like a $500 jumpsuit. And I got the runaround by a million different people. It took me like literally harassing them to even get a response sometimes. Silly me, back in September, I placed another order for like 3 more dresses, I believe, or two or three more dresses. And I forgot about it until about maybe like December. I'll check my emails. I'll like post them up here so you guys can see them. And I reached out asking about where my dresses were, where my one jumpsuit was from a year ago, and then the new dresses that I ordered. So after harassing them, when I tell you for months and months and months, I finally got the 2 dresses. One of them came with 2 gloves, and they sent me the dress with 1 glove. And again, these are expensive, like $500 items. So I reached out again. I was like, thank you for sending the 2 items. 1, I'm still waiting for the jumpsuit from a year ago. Please just refund me. And 2, you sent me a dress with 1 glove. Like, how am I supposed to wear the dress with 1 glove? So I feel like he was just screwing with me at this point, and I didn't even want to like talk about it or bring it up, but I just want to warn you guys that there are so many scam companies out there, and buy at your own risk. He knew who I was because we had originally messaged through Instagram. So I was just thinking, like, if he's gonna do this to me when he knows I have a lot of followers, like, I don't even know what his other customers have been dealing with. When we looked up the Better Business Bureau, there was like so many complaints on this company. So beware, guys, beware. I love to shop online, but it's so crazy how many people scam you out there. I'm gonna use Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury. I kind of want to do like a pinkish glossy look, but I'm gonna use this one first, and then we'll see. And I'm gonna take the NYX Rose pencil, which is more of like a pink, and go over that a little bit. And then I just got in this new Fenty, it's like a sheer lipstick. It's called Slip Shine in Sunkissed, and it's so beautiful. I've worn it a couple times already. It has a light pink tint to it, but it's like super moisturizing. I love, 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 love. So now for highlight. I'm gonna use the Becca Champagne Pop to highlight my face, because what's a sun-kissed look without some glow? So I'm gonna highlight my nose a little bit. I'm gonna highlight in my tear duct, under the brow. And I'm gonna take a little bit on my cheeks. So now let me show you the magic. Back of my legs are so burnt now. So I am gonna take out this braid, and you can see it gives you like natural beachy waves. Just back here, it's a little bit funky, so I'm just gonna go over that with the straightener. Sometimes when I braid my hair, I don't do it too smooth in the back, and then it looks a little weird. So I wanted to do some braids in my hair for today's look. The front braid, and then maybe a couple other ones. We shall see. So I'm just gonna grab a piece of hair like this. So what about you guys? Do you have any stories similar to mine where people have scammed you? It sucks because it's like, what do you do? How do you get your money back? I don't know. I've tried and tried, and I kind of just gave up. So all I can say is beware. And then secure it with a little elastic. And I'm gonna start pulling the braid apart a little bit. I like to do it tight, and then I'll go back in and kind of pull each. So you could see it a little bit better. We're gonna take the same amount of hair on the other side and repeat. So then I'm gonna take a little bit of this mousse. This is Southern Belle Dry Bar mousse. And I'm just gonna apply it in my hair to get to just make it look a little bit more like wet. Okay. All right guys, so this is the final result. My sun-kissed faux freckle natural type makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to hear all your suggestions on what kind of videos you guys want to see the next couple of weeks. I love you guys so much. Please stay positive, stay strong. I know times are really difficult right now and we all just need to stand together. We are all here on this earth together and we need to make changes. So never stop learning, never stop growing, and I'm sending so much love and light your way. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.